And if you're drinking wine.
And if you're drinking wine. Sometimes it makes the class go a little longer.
Which we are today.
No, we're not. Tea or wine.
Or are we?
It is 10 a.m.
Hey everybody, today we are actually on location. We are in North Carolina and I am joined by Maureen and Adria, co-founders of AR Workshop. Thank you guys for coming today.
Thank you.
I should thank you for having me today.
Thanks for coming
Yes.
down to see us.
I don't know that our Tiwashiro viewers out there know about AR Workshop. Like, who is AR Workshop? I think that that's how we wanna break it down.
Yeah, I mean, AR Workshop is a DIY boutique studio where guests can come create home decor from raw materials, and it's all instructor-led. And we target kids, adults, women, men, anybody. And we love to empower them.
That's
with skills.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's a time to bond with your girlfriends, come in with your family, any kind of situation, come in and craft and just, let your creativity run wild.
And there's like kind of like a little cute story of how like Lion Brand and AR Workshop came to be. Because you guys are like into the super bulky, chunky blankets that are everywhere.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we love them.
It has become a huge trend all over the country, and people are loving making them down at our studios.
And I don't even, it's not even in the country, it's like the world. Because
Yes.
we got some viewers, I think,
true. It is.
from around the world, I think. I don't know, I might, sometimes refer to myself as a yarn celebrity. And, and I feel like, those big chunky blankets, first off, they're super cute. They're a great accessory for your home. And also, they're fun to make. And you don't have to use knitting needles or crochet
That's
hooks.
the best part.
It is.
Bum,
You cannot
bum,
mess it up.
What? Tell me about that, because that's really cool.
So we have 145 locations around the country, and
That's a lot.
we told them we're rolling out a knitting project, and they were all freaking out until we told them there's no needles, and we showed them, and it's such a simple process. And just from start to finish, you can have somebody who has never knit anything in their lives leave with a blanket the same day in 3 hours. And people, you're right, people just love them. They're, our dogs love them. My dog, I'm like, get off my blanket.
Every dog in my house has a blanket. For real.
That's real nice. Tell us about like the whole process of like, because this is your palette that you've created of yarn with Lion Brand.
Yeah, we were thrilled. I mean, I've been using Lion Brand yarn since I was a kid just to do crafts, and I'm not like an avid knitter or anything, but people just see the yarn and they want to touch it and feel it. And we really, when we partnered with Lion to come up with this co-branded label, we were like, oh gosh, we can pick 12 or 13 colors. Like, it's so hard. But we had so much knowledge from what our customers love in their home decor from the other projects we offer that it was pretty easy for us to say, absolutely, we need some neutrals, we need some really pretty sage greens, we need red, navy,
Right.
like things that kind of appeal to everybody. And it's fun to see the color combinations people put together in the class.
So how does like a class work? How does that all come to be? Like you sign up for a class, and how long is a class, and what are you guaranteed in that class?
So when you come to class, you're gonna sign up online, and then when you come in, you sit with all your friends, and you guys learn to make the actual blanket. We do a smaller version in class versus like a full bed-size blanket, but that way you can finish it from start to finish, and you do, 3 hours maybe. Sometimes they go a little longer, sometimes they go a little less. It just depends on how quick you are with your hands and
Sure.
how fast you can assemble the blanket.
So a lot of our viewers out there are knitters and crocheters, and they're used to the knitting with needles and crocheting with hooks. And tell us what you've seen from your customers and from your stores, like what the experience has been about this hand knitting. What's that been like for you guys?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, we get every level. I'm surprised that people come in and they're like, oh, I've been knitting and crocheting for years, but I've never hand knit. I always use the needles. And so all different levels, from people who have never touched yarn in their lives to people who've been doing it for years. And
Well-
we do different textures and just different methods and
I was
techniques.
going to say too, I feel that it makes it less intimidating.
Yeah.
When you see someone using those needles, and I've actually tried to do it with the needles, I'm terrible at it. But when you use your hands, it reminds me of when we were kids and we used to make the little friendship bracelets, but now we're making friendship blankets as adults, right? That's our friendship blanket concept now. If you're a crafter, you love using your hands, and it's nice not to have the extra tools.
And one thing that I want to say here is, because there was arm knitting. Arm knitting was a tremendous fad.
Yeah.
This is different than arm knitting.
Yes.
This is hand knitting.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you're using your actual hands.
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
that's just an important, I'm just trying to break it down for you guys to like not confuse you. Because because also when you do, like, this looks like you've done knitting just with like jumbo needles, but you're
Right.
just using your hands.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. That's really cool. I think that's and it's great for all ages too.
All ages.
So my teenagers are never impressed with anything,
Okay.
right?
That sounds
That's
like
just-
every
it's
teenager.
hard to
Yeah,
impress.
right?
Yes,
It's just
all right.
the world of teenagers. When my daughters, both of them, both ages, one was in middle school and one was in high school, when we came out with those last year, both of them were so obsessed. Mom, you got to make this for me. I want to learn how to make this. My one daughter, I was like, all right, I have to buy it retail. And guess what? It's going to cost $100. She forked up the money.
Yeah.
Here's the money. I want the blanket.
Okay. All right.
It's like a gateway too. I feel like people that have never knit before, they come in and do this with their hands and they're like, oh. And I hear them talking like, I would really love to learn other crafts with yarn. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it just
think
opens
that's-
up all doors.
That's really cool. Well, I have more power to you guys. And you have to know that this yarn and these colors with AR Workshop, they are only with you guys. You cannot get them anywhere else.
Right.
So
That's right. Exclusive.
they are exclusive. So basically you need to come into an AR Workshop and you just need to take
If you want
class.
our amazing colors,
Yeah,
come our way.
exactly. Just go. Just go. What are you still doing here? Well, listen, everybody, thanks for joining us for some, I don't know. It's just water, guys. But thanks for joining us. Remember, you can follow AR Workshop all here. Ladies, we got to point down. We got to tell them where to go. All the information for AR Workshop will be there. Remember to give this video a tremendous thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I want to ask you ladies, you guys might have a question for our viewers out there. Since there are two of you, I'll allow two questions.
Okay.
Okay.
So who's gonna go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, all right.
What other projects would you guys like to see us make with some of this chunky knit yarn? We're looking for ideas. We love hearing what everyone wants, and we love to appease the customers. So
I'm into it. I'm into
let
it.
us know.
Let us know. Comment below.
And,
Yep.
and
My question, I mean, she stole my question, but I came up with another one really quick.
Okay, that's
so mine is, what part of your home do you most want to redo? Or where can we help you with tips for decorating ideas?
personally, I have this massive wall in my apartment that I have a very ugly piece of art on right now, but I just don't know what to do there.
You need to send us a picture, girl.
Yeah, we
Text
need,
us.
Send
we
us a
need
picture,
to, we
we'll
need
help
to,
you.
We need to work it out. We'll talk later.
Yes.
Anyways, remember to answer their questions below because they want to hear from you. They want to learn from you guys. And thank you again for joining us today. And cheers,
Cheers.
ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shira.
Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye. You need to be able to use your hands to put down your wine and go back to knitting and then go back to your wine.
That's right.
It always comes back to the wine. Wine with Shira. That's what we're relabeling the show. And we're done.